Don't get selfish, don't get greedy. When you enter a position, have your mind made up on like, how long am I gonna hold this for? What price point is it gonna get to? Am I gonna get out? And like, if it goes down, am I gonna sell? Am I gonna set a stop loss? Or am I gonna hodl diamond hands no matter what? So number one, set your goals, know what you're doing, have a plan before you open the position. No, don't fall in love. Because when you started that position, if you set your goal and you say, oh, when it gets to this price, I'm out. When it gets to that price, don't change your mind, hold yourself accountable to keep the goal you made, and don't fall in love.
So you need to use a stop loss on every trade without any exceptions. You don't want to be in a position where you hold the loss for 1 week and can't sleep because you're down 20% and you're just waiting for the market to go back into your direction, but that might never happen. I would say not using a stop loss is like driving a car without the seatbelt, but it's more like jumping out of a plane without the parachute. Easy to get in and out fast. When it comes to the fees, a few years back, I was trading on an exchange where I paid 0.2% in fees on every trade. And since they charged the fee on every entry and the exit, I paid in total 0.4% in pure fees on every trade, which made my losses a lot bigger than my wins. At that point, I was trading a strategy where I took the profit at 2% and had a stop loss at 2%. This meant that I only made 1.6% on my wins, and I lost minus 2.4% on my losses, since I paid in total 0.4% in fees on all trades. And I think everyone understands that it's very hard to be profitable day trading that way. This is actually very common, and a lot of traders are paying insane fees without even knowing it. But now I'm trading on an exchange that I'm very happy about, where I pay very low fees and I even make money on my limit orders, and the exchange has a very easy to use and good looking user interface. Trading with money you cannot afford to lose is a very bad idea. This will make you more emotional when trading, which will make it hard to take good and wise trading decisions. And you might say, but I'm not an emotional person. But trust me, when it comes to money, everyone is emotional. Just accept it. Why would you be different from everyone else? When I was new, I thought exactly that. I'm not emotional, I'm a fast learner, and I'm good at computer games, so trading shouldn't be a problem to learn. And I saw the huge potential from day trading crypto, and I was eager to get started to make this money ASAP. So I simply deposited $20,000 into my trading account on Bitfinex 4 years ago and started trading with the 3x leverage on top of these $20,000. And guess what? I was killing it the first few weeks of trading, and early 2018, I made a big short on Bitcoin and made over $2,000 in 1 day. Point proven. I was indeed a fast learner. So I continued to trade, and eventually I was getting wrecked by the market because I was either too cocky or too scared of the market. Remember, 90% of all traders will lose 90% of their balance in 90 days. So why would you be different? It's better to start slow and make all the beginner mistakes with a small amount, and then you can increase when you have a good win rate. After a loss, you might be left with a bad feeling. Maybe you had $5,000 on your account, and then you made a couple of losses, and now you only have $3,800 on your account. This obviously doesn't feel good in any way. So your brain's natural reaction to that is to get rid of that bad feeling. And what would be a better cure than winning back the money ASAP, right? So now you would be looking for a trade as soon as possible so you can get your account back to $5,000 and you can forget about the previous losses. But the problem is that the market might not offer a good opportunity at the exact same time that you're looking for a trade. But you just have to make a trade. How can you win back the money without placing a trade, right? So you will place a trade for the sake of placing a trade, and the TA might be sloppy, and therefore you will lose another trade and another and another. This is why I always take a break off the charts after a loss. At least a few hours, but preferably 1 to 2 days to really reset your brain and come back with a fresh view on the market. FOMO, the fear of missing out. FOMO trading is one of the most powerful mistakes in trading, which can lead to buying the top and selling the bottom kind of scenario. It's common for traders to open up the chart and start doing some analysis, and suddenly the price starts to pump. And since you're already in front of the computer and ready to trade, this might be the perfect trade of the day. What if you could ride this pump and then lock the profits after just a few minutes and then you're done for the day? While you're having these thoughts, the price might pump another 3% in front of your eyes. And you're thinking, okay, I gotta go in right now before it's too late. If I wait, I will miss this rally. So now you go long, and once you're in the trade, you realize that it was the last squeeze before a huge resistance line, or you will see a clear RSI divergence on all time frames. And as soon as you went in, the trade reversed and dumped and hit your stop loss. If you feel like it's urgent to trade, it's better to take a step back and come back with a cup of coffee and do your analysis without stress. Most of the time, there will be even a better opportunity when you come back. Sometimes you might miss a rally, but you just gotta live with that. Trading is not about catching all trades, but to catch some of the high quality ones.
So with the crypto market right now, like, what are your thoughts on it?
I think most people that get into the market only see it as a money grab.
All right, so let's take a look at my crypto wallet. Please don't hack me. And I know I should do this offline and hardware and all this other stuff. But it looks like I bought my first crypto, I had like around 2,000 in April 2016 to buy some of the streams for sports. It went up to like $500,000. And I remember I was in bed with my friend Neville on the phone, not in bed with him. And he's like, should we sell? And I was like, I'm never selling this stuff. And it cratered back down to around $80,000. And what was interesting about this was always funny money to me. And so I didn't really care. And I kind of knew this is something I'm just going to be holding on to forever. And so it was nice to not have to think about that or let that affect my day-to-day emotions. I don't know how you feel about that with your different investing styles.